You want that academic comeback. You're tired of getting an A on one test, then getting a C on the next assignment, then a B plus on the next. You want to get consistent. You just want to see an A on every single thing that comes back from your teachers. Maybe you want it for yourself, or maybe your parents want it from you. Maybe they expect a lot from you, and you're scared of what they're gonna do when you don't deliver, when you don't bring home that 100%. Bro, at the start of the school year, I was literally C after C after C. I was literally a B student the year before, but now I was just pumping out C's. This may not have affected some people. People who just say, oh, I'll get it next time. But bro, I wanted those A's. It was literally on my wall. All A's. I wanted those A's so bad, and I was just coming up short. At first, it was sort of okay. Like first term, it's okay, I'll get it back. But then my parents saw that there was this pattern. It was C after C, and they weren't happy about it. So now me feeling bad for myself wasn't enough. I was really scared for my life every single time I submitted an assignment. I'm telling you that you need to have such a drive, such motivation to not lose, that you will literally do anything to win. Us humans make a choice on literally everything that we do. Literally everything we do is a choice, because we would rather do it than face the consequences of not doing it. You know that studying is good for you, but you stop at 45 minutes rather than that 1 hour mark. You think about right now rather than a week later when you're doing that test, when that English assignment is due. You can blame your teachers for all the bad marks that you get, but I'm telling you right now, putting in effort because you have no other option will produce the best grades you have ever seen. Like bro, we all have that person who does the most in our classes for no reason whatsoever. And I'm sure we all hate that person because they make it look so effortless. Like bro, I know this girl in my year who will literally wait until the last minute to do everything, but she still gets constant A pluses. This girl hasn't seen a C in her whole life, and she hasn't seen a B since Nixon was president. We all know someone like this, but what I'm telling you is that bro, you need to become like this. You need to start doing more than they ask for. Okay, so you're probably asking, what does it mean to do more than they ask? Like, bro, do I really need to write a whole nother page on top of this 800-word essay I'm already writing? Well, yeah, you actually do. Doing more than they ask doesn't mean doing more work for the sake of doing more work. It means going above and beyond to make sure you understand the material and making sure that you are prepared for when that test comes. So what does this mean exactly? Let's take math for example. If your teacher assigns 10 questions for homework, you do 15. If you get a test back with a question you got wrong, you do 10 more questions on that specific topic to make sure you don't get it wrong again. You take the notes you were given in class and make them better. You make them more organized, more colorful, more detailed. And let's not forget about essays. When your English teacher assigns you an essay, don't just do the bare minimum of what is needed. That is not going to get you an A. That's going to get you a C. You're going to just barely pass. Go above and beyond. Do the research, read extra articles, watch extra videos. Make your essay something that your teacher will remember. When you start doing more than they ask, you will become a better student. You start to understand the material and you start to see the results. You start to get better grades than you want. You start to feel better about yourself. So bro, I know it may seem like a lot, but trust me, doing more than they ask is worth it. Next thing you need to do is ask for help. I know it may not seem like the coolest thing to do, but trust me, asking for help is a game changer. We all hit roadblocks and struggle with stuff sometimes, but that's when reaching out for a hand can make a world of difference. First off, forget about feeling embarrassed or weak for asking questions. No one in this world has it all figured out, and that's the truth. But fact of the matter is, some people know more than you in certain areas. So asking for help from people who know more than you is literally a life hack. Teachers and classmates are there for a reason. They want us to succeed, and they're happy to lend a hand. Seriously, it's way better to swallow your pride and ask a question than to stay stuck and clueless. Plus, when you ask for help, you show that you actually care about your education and the grade that you're getting. Teachers eat that stuff up, bro. Like, trust me, that will get you that A. Now I get it. It's easy to think that asking for help is a sign of weakness, that you don't need the help. But let me tell you, it takes strength to admit when you're struggling and need some guidance, and shows that you're willing to do whatever it takes to up your game. And that is what separates the winners from the losers, my friends. Remember, even the smartest guys out there didn't get up there by magically just knowing everything. They asked questions. They asked more questions than anyone. They sought out guidance, and that's how they became masters of their craft. You need to make dedicated study hours. Look, I know it sounds like a drag, but trust me, putting in the time is what separates the average Joes from the ones who make it. Here's the deal. Find a study vibe that works for you. Maybe you need complete science to concentrate, or you need some Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi, Taylor Swift, Drake, Ice Spice, whatever in the background to get your brain working. But just make sure that you figure it out. Figure out what gets you in the zone and roll with it. And when you're studying, make sure that you give your brain a breather. Breaks are allowed. Take a short time out to stretch, grab a snack, or to do some jumping jacks. Just make sure that you don't turn this quick break into a Netflix marathon. Stay disciplined and stay focused. Remember, it's not about being a boring bookworm. It's about putting in the effort to reach your full potential. I hope you have gained some insight on how to study better through this video. All the things I recommended in this video, I actually used myself, and I was able to go from C's to A's. So trust me, it works. If you want to go more in depth about things, I'll have a link to the description to a Google form where you can apply to be a student of mine. When you become my student, you get access to my private email and weekly coaching calls where I can help you with anything related to grades, fitness, and just bettering your quality of life. Even if you don't have that $199 that it costs, I still recommend that you apply, because I might take you in for completely free. Stay hardworking, stay healthy, get wealthy. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. Yeah.